Hey guys, so let's see, it's the 16th of October today, and I'm doing a bit of livid farm, so I'm still way off the livid farm requirement for completionist cape. I think I've only got 60k tokens or points or whatever they're called. So what is that? Is that like 1/15th of what I need? I think 900k is what I need, roughly anyway. So I've got really ages to go, and it's the first time I've done this in ages, so I'm still trying to learn the plots again. Automatically, that is, because I used to not have to think about it in the slightest, but because it's been so long that I've done it, I have to stop thinking about everything again. Not everything, just the plants, healing the plants. But yeah, long way to go, unfortunately. And I think this is going to be this is a lot worse than getting 120 Dungeoneering, and it's just so many hours as well. But there you go. So let's have a look at what we got. So I've got 61k points, or rather produce. So as you can see, I haven't even unlocked the first of the 8 spells that I need. Oh, 8, 11. Oh god, 11. But yeah, and the 850k I need. So yeah, I was about right there. Only 1/5 of where I need to be. Well, 1/14th, let's say, because that's more accurate, a lot more accurate. 1/14th. But still, when you think about the amount of hours that I still have to do to get this. In fact, you know what? I've forgotten what the produce per hour rate is. And you know what? I think I actually forgot to actually energize her last round. I hope it's not too late. Gonna have to do that this time. But yeah, God, I hate how slow this is. I wish they would do something to speed it up, like give us an extra part of it that just gives us. Wait, you're doing so well. There we go. Yeah. I hope they extend this area to give us maybe a new activity to do that just gives us a few extra added points, or something like that. Because they've given us new spells, so you know the maximum amount of points you need has gone up to 850k. So really, I wish they would do something extra to make those points just a little bit easier to get. I mean, it's probably best if I get 120 Dungeoneering first before I do most of all this, because that way, if any update does happen, I'd rather the update happen to this, and therefore I have to do less of this rather than less of Dungeoneering. Because if I actually want to do less of Dungeoneering, then obviously the solution would be to wait till March for the next bonus experience weekend. But we're talking about ages off there, aren't we? So there's no point even thinking that far into the future. But obviously that would be the way to get Dungeoneering experience fast, and that's wait for a double experience weekend, the next one in March. But in this case, I mean, there's nothing we can do to speed up livid farm, is there? So maybe if I just leave it until, well, obviously it'll probably be the last thing I do. But I mean, if I leave the majority of points that I need to get to last, then hopefully I'll get lucky and a nice new update will come out that will just make it a little bit easier to get livid farm points. And yeah, we'll just have to see. And I've forgotten to energize her again, but at least I know I didn't miss out last time. Then oh crap, I just missed out this time. Forget about last time. Oh damn it, that's annoying. Okay, I'm going to leave it there and go back to concentrating because I've already made a mistake, and that's just ridiculous, that is. And it's a lot of points that you lose as well for not energizing her, which is another real pain. Anyway, I'm going to concentrate on this while I watch Tobuscus. See you guys. Hey guys, it's Cthulthu here. So I said I was going to get 108 probably the next day, and here I am about, I think, 2 weeks later, finally getting 108. So yeah, it took a way longer than I was going to, well, make it, because I was busy, but 108 Dungeoneering. So yeah, 12 more levels to go, still a long way to go. Hey guys, it's Cthulthu here. So I don't know if it's going to be the first clip of the video. I'm pretty sure I've got a couple of clips to show you before then. But just to let you know, it is the 26th of October. It is 10:30 now in the evening. It's actually, well, basically we're in the middle of this reward thingy for, let's see, to celebrate Bot Nuking Day, even though really it should be Bot Nuking Week, I guess. But yeah, I mean, that update happened yesterday, and apparently it has had quite a huge effect, I guess. I guess whatever they did definitely worked. They said 98%, and it really does look like it is 98%. Not that I've been to any of the major botting areas to have a look if anything's going on there. I mean, obviously going to the mining guild would probably be one of the first places I'd go to check that out. But no, it doesn't seem like they've they've not kept their word there. It seems like they have got rid of 98% or whatever that high percentage was, and obviously that's a good thing. I mean, for myself, I'm actually starting to miss the bots a bit. Simply, oh, look at that, the Dragonstone. Okay, simply because of the lack of high population worlds. I mean, when you get rid of all the bots, you suddenly realise how many bots there actually were and how few people play RuneScape right now, or at least during the times that I play it. And is that a rune axe? No, it isn't. I don't know why. I just thought maybe they might drop rune axes. I've forgotten what these guys actually drop apart from Dragon Med. I got a rune skimmy earlier and I didn't know they dropped rune skimmy, so I am completely and utterly confused. But yeah, where was I going? So yeah, I didn't realise how many bots were really on RuneScape. Obviously, who really knew that? But now you definitely see how many people actually play RuneScape. And what you have is you've gone from like 6 to 8, like to 10, maybe even full worlds at this time of the day to now just 2. And one of them is World 2, which is obvious why, because it's, the trading world. And then there's World 60, and that's pretty obvious as well, because in an hour and 30 minutes, the next batch of penguins will come out, and that will be double points. So yeah, everyone will go, a bit crazy for that. So yeah, that explains why 2 of the worlds are full. All the other worlds completely and utterly empty, basically. I mean, I'm on world 24. That's the 4th highest populated world. It's probably the 4th highest populated world because it's the Castle Wars world, and it is Castle Wars Day today. And yet it's only got 1,200 population. So yeah, incredible statistics there. And yeah, so the way it affects me is obviously I'll get lower respawn times, or rather slower is the word I was looking for, but slower respawn times. So that is a shame. I mean, I've only got 2 worlds now to use for high respawn. Well, no, I say 2 again. World 60 is full because of penguins today, so that's not always going to be the case. So it's going to be just World 2, and obviously everyone's going to be flogging to World 2, so it's going to be huge competition for the high population respawn world. So there is obviously a bit of shame there. But that's not me saying that I want the bots back. It's just I wish this game was a bit more heavily played. It might even be worth considering, having Jagex actually remove a few worlds. I mean, I don't think anyone would be against that. Obviously, it would be a waste of their of the servers and the infrastructure they have, because there would then be, there'd be no use for those servers. But I really do wish they would do that, because as the way the game is now, I don't want to see about 100 worlds with 1,000 population. I rather see 50 worlds with 2,000 population or something like that. So I hope they do that. You're probably seeing me lagging a bit here. It's not me that's lagging, it's actually the world that's lagging, which is obviously a bit of a pain for the day that's supposed to be Castle Wars Day on World 24, have a lagging world. Anyway, moving on. So, you know what? Actually not moving on, because there's still a little bit more to talk about. So, I mean, the next 2 days is going to be... Right, so the next 2 days is going to be Distraction and Diversion Day, which I'm not going to be participating in, and it's also going to be Soul Wars Day. Now, I've actually got Thursday and Friday off, so I could do both of those things. Chances are I will not. I will probably just do Soul Wars. I like the sound of Triple Zeal. I mean, that's a lot of experience. That's a huge amount of experience. So it's definitely well worth doing that, and yeah, I will be. So, 9 Soul War points a game, so what, that's, let's see, well, I was going to say that's 27, 827, that can't be right, 9, 18, 27, it would have been, I was going to say 27 every single hour, but that's not true, is it? That's, well, 2 games is 15 minutes, but still, it's amazing points, and I'm sure I'll find the experience useful in some way, so I'll probably spend the entire Friday doing Soul Wars, probably using Demon Slay CC, seeing as I've never gone wrong with that CC. And then let me see, so is there anything else worth mentioning? I guess I could quickly talk about Dungeoneering, even though there hasn't been much progress. So I'm level 108, I've got 1.8 million experience to the next level. In some ways you could say that I'm a third of the way to 120, because, let's see, 3 times 33 would obviously be 99. And I'm pretty sure my tokens will get me the rest of the way. So you could say I'm a third of the way there. So I guess you could also say that it's a pretty damn long time to go. And also, another thing to talk about is RuneFest. So RuneFest is this weekend. Hopefully, I'm not going to that, obviously, if you didn't know already. But hopefully something decent will be going on, because especially in terms of, you know, hopefully they have a big update to announce for us, because the last thing they announced was warped floors, and that was great, obviously. Yeah, I'm hoping they have more to announce, especially if it's Dungeoneering related. I'd certainly love a new batch of rewards. I'd certainly love to see. I think there should be, you know, room for one more floor for Dungeoneering. I think they are planning to bring at least one more floor out and can finish whatever the Dungeoneering story might be. So I'm looking forward to seeing if there is going to be any news from RuneFest. And finally, on Saturday, I will be having a Halloween event with Zaffre. Well, it's not really my event, but it's my team's event. I will discuss that in another video, though. It's not worth mentioning it in this video right at the end, where very few people probably would have made it to the end. So anyway, guys, until next time, see you around.